make sure this is running. I said make sure this is running. I said make sure this is running. There we go. So now I can go all messages. Okay, now we can begin with a 3-hour timer to make a Green Lantern mod. So we're actually gonna Green Lantern New 52 is the design I want to go off of because I think it's a good one. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at a full... I just saw a full body costume one. Something like that. That's what we'll go off of. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do actually is make the ring. That's before anything else. So I'm going to move this over here, so lantern ring. We're going to move the... Why can't I move the pivot tool? Okay, whatever. Someone just commented to me, apparently. I need to remember not to stress and freak out. Okay, so... Apparently I did end up doing 16 by 16, which is not what was the intention. I mean, if I just do that... As if I go ahead and do that, that is not what was supposed to happen. So if I do not that, that. So yeah, boom, and up by 3. Okay, boom. That'll be have to just how it goes for now. In first person, we're going to actually increase its. I said increase its size. Probably to a 3. Right there. So where did it go? Yeah, so 3 all around should be fine. I like how I already got people who are apparently watching, but not saying anything. They're just watching me do it. How far up did this first one go? 15.5, 0.5, head, ground, shelf. I'll just move them up, never mind. GUI, do a 3, 3, and 3. Interesting. Okay, so now we will go ahead and pull this out. We will go boom and boom. So we want to go -5, and then we want to go there, duplicate, boom, and then go like this, and then that should work as a power ring, especially because we want it to just be as simple as possible. Alright. Boom. Okay. A little lower. Boom. We'll go first person again. And we can keep that basically right there. And so now it should be good. Yeah, alright, cool. Lockburn project, lantern ring, texture, lantern ring. Paint, we'll do a bright green. Why do I always spend like almost precisely 5 minutes on the same thing every time? Green, lantern ring. Images, so yeah, basically I'm just gonna make it all green. And like a nice dark green. I want to make something a little different, but it doesn't really have enough pixels. How does it look on the display? You know what, that's gonna have to work. That is the difficulty of working in a 16 by 16. Which I'm... oh shit, change path. Ignore... oh boy, let's just go ahead and see if it'll work or not. Item... will... power... ring. Let's just go ahead and not do that. Let's take some green, go in an oval shape, go in an oval shape. Go in an oval shape. That's a horrible ring texture, but oh well. Willpower ring. And I suppose it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Like, if I had more time, I could easily do that. That must not be the right thing. What do we... oh, I didn't export it. Silly me. Nope, don't import anything. Oh boy. Please work. I don't want to have to redesign the ring. Okay, before we do anything, we just need to make sure it's not going to crash. Actually, screw not crashing, we have to make sure the texture works at all. We have to make sure we don't need to redo it. I suppose I didn't need a 3D model at any point. I probably could have just gone away with a 2D one. So, I may have just wasted upwards of almost 10 minutes on something that might not even matter. I like Minecraft music when it's not in Minecraft. I like it when it's nostalgia baiting me. Okay. Slash give dev. Hello? Oh my god, it worked. It worked, everyone. It worked. Okay, cool. That looks fine. That actually isn't as bad as I was thinking it would turn out, so let's go ahead and get going. Okay, I did not waste 10 minutes then. Okay, so we have the willpower ring. Now what we need is an actual... Hello? We need a variable. It needs to be player persistent number willpower. Okay, we'll start it. We'll do 100 for it to start at. Player persistent, I said. Why did it not? Whatever. Okay, so now that we have that, I think the first thing we need to do is... So he can make constructs, right? Cool. First construct will be the... this, you know? So if we just duplicate, get rid of that, and then if we just get rid of the different layers for now. Why'd you retract the message? Oh, okay, whatever. Someone said something, but it's retracted now, so... I don't get why people do that. I'm kind of shocked that my main people haven't appeared yet. So if we just open this image in a new tab. So let's start with the hat. Okay, let's just go ahead and body. Let's increase it by a little bit. I'm curious as to what that guy said though. Okay, so it is a dark solid green, so mine, well I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work. So if I just that. Nope. Okay, that'll be my lantern mask. Then we want to basically just turn a bunch of this green. Yeah, alright, cool. So let's actually get this down first. Like that. So we want to be able to put the lantern symbol on it. So let's do boom, boom, boom. So it's way bigger, but it actually looks appropriate, so it's just a little too big. It's a wee bit unfortunate, but oh well. stupid mouse. I'm gonna lose so much time fidgeting with this stupid mouse, bro. Okay, so I get rid of the right arm. I can paint bucket this, and then if I take the black, so it starts about here-ish, and then it would come up to the armpit, so about here-ish. Kind of like that. It comes down a little bit, so how popular is Green Lantern? I've already got like 100 people to pop in and then disappear. That's weird. Or is it like the same person that keeps joining and leaving? Okay, that'd be even weirder. Boop, boop, boop. Just like this. I'm pretty shocked no one's appeared to me yet. Kind of offended that the only guy who's actually said anything retracted his message. That should look about right. Okay, I can already see the lantern like starting to appear. I do say so myself. Okay, and head and the arms back on. Okay. Wait, actually, let's go ahead and what the fuck? Okay, now if I do the right arm layer, I can do what in the world? Alright, that should be fine. That should be fine. I have seen worse. At least I'm utilizing several layers now. That is an upgrade, so the pants pretty much just need to be black. And then the boots will be the dark green again. How many ants are that guy? Holy crap. Okay, so what's still red should just be that. Body layer, get rid of, boom. Because wouldn't that, yeah, it would technically. Let's do 3. Because I can then put my left leg back and get rid of my right leg, and then put that there, get rid of my arms, and do solid black here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, there we go. I'm pretty confident that if I just effectively paint the rest of what exists, like all the red that's left over should just be black. There we go. Okay, so now if we just go ahead and okay, let's see, did I miss anything? I don't quite think so. That looks appropriate. Texture, Green Lantern on the desktop. So I can minimize that, I can pull up this. Let's go ahead and flash mod, put in the speedster, head, right arm, left arm, right leg, left, and left. Override, create the armor. WILLPOWER. Nah, I'm Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Mask. Uniform. Top. Green Lantern. Uniform. Bottom. And uniform boots. So now we actually need to create an armor texture. That should be fine. Armor base. Boom, head. We actually need to implement the armor now too. Texture Green Lantern. Now we need to hope that this worked. I hope my shortcut did not just cost us time, because that would suck. Rid of that. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure that it worked. Ooh, it does not work with this skin, but it should work with most skins where their eyes are actually in the right level. But I'm pretty sure most people put their eyes one higher. This is a solid lantern costume, if I do say so myself. And I believe... Yep, it doesn't look like I missed anything, so... I'm holding the ring. Boom. Alright, we can leave now. So now we need to come into here. So we can use the ring to trigger a bunch of things. So let's see. An item in hand. No, we need to create a material pack. So willpower construct. Let's make it all ingot based. Set it to 2, and we'll set it so it's a dark green. Okay, so basically now we just need to go into here. What the frick? Alright. Now we need to do that for all of the willpower constructs. Okay, so the sword's not going to be that complicated. This might have been a little more complicated than I thought. Man, why do people keep popping in and leaving in seconds? Like, at least ask a question. You were clearly curious enough to, pop in. Save this texture. That's all I'm going to do for now. So, with the willpower ring, I want it so... Yes, bro, I love Green Lantern. Good. because that is what I'm making right now. Hey, do you want to see the outfit I made? Here's the costume. It's based off the new 52 version. I'm excited to see what you make of it. Well, see, here's the challenge, is I only have 2.5 hours left to make this mod. So, I'm kind of stressed. Okay, so every tick while using item. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a projectile, and then make this a willpower laser. Bullet. So, air, and then mid-fight, no. Disable gravity. Yeah, all of that. That can all work. And then so while using item, we will go ahead and make it so. Why only 2 hours? Well, I had 3 hours, but my goal is to see what I can make in a 3 hour. So if you take a look, I've made both a Flash mod and a Superman mod. I'll hitch off in 3 hour segments, so that way, like, it's a challenge to see, like, what I can do in that time, basically. So we'll do damage 3, speed 3, inaccuracy none, piercing 1, Green Lantern. I don't think that's how Green Lantern spell Choff. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, so we wanted. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the show where your showrunner will do stupid things. You're not supposed to call me out in front of the merchandise. And by merchandise, I mean potential Turtle Army peoples. Let's just stick it in combat for now. Immune to fire, yes. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I want it so it will... Item animation. Let's do... shield blocking? No. We want... Not crossbow charge, bow charging. That's what we want. 32. I don't know why that took so long for my brain to process, you know? So actually, since we have that, let's go in here. Let's find our willpower. So if willpower is equal or greater, equal to or greater than 1, it will shoot. How you doing? I'm doing good. Oh wow, we got 4 people up in here. Ooh, we got da 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 da. Oh, I should make it so you can do that. Oh, and someone left. Okay, so if I take the ring, I should be able to... Yep. Holy crap. Alright, so now we just need it to produce particles. So, I'm going to make it so that while it's flying, it generates particles, and for the sake of it, I'm going to find... oh. Glow squid ink. It's not quite green, but it's the closest for now. What kind of constructs can Green Lantern make? Shouldn't have to ask this, but solid light of any shape, size, or complexity, illuminated only by their willpower and imagination. So, yeah, basically, what I'm gonna do now is, if I go back to the willpower ring, triggers when you right-click on a block, you have 3 hours. No, I got 2 hours and 26 minutes left. When entity swings item. I don't know how to do what I want it to do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just make the... Well, I don't need an effect. Let's make the actual lantern itself real quick. Willpower battery. Until I can't keep going. That's the end? Yeah, the end. Willpower battery. Lantern. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So, let's go here. Let's go up 2. So they come out of the timer, of course. Yeah. Indeed, the timer. It's always the timer. Smiley face. Man, I'm hungry. It kind of sucks always being hungry. It's very unfortunate. Okay, that's there. Okay, that is going to be the base, so now we want to come up from here. Duplicate, transform, flip. Why? That did not... There we go. The frick? Bro's cooking? Hey, I've seen you before. Haven't I? I recognize you. Cooking? Not quite. I'm trying. I cooked in the last 2, so I'm trying to do half as good this time. But we are already almost an hour in, and I am absolutely being... My butt is getting handed to me right now. This is not going well. Okay. So actually, if I go ahead and go up 1, duplicate, come here, 210, I don't know you, but serum, what? Oh, he has someone with the same name, doesn't he? I wonder if that other guy's still here. What type of lantern is that supposed to be? You know, I'm not even sure. I'm just kind of trying to follow the lantern they have there, you know? Like, because it's less of an actual lantern and more of a power battery, so, like, I'm assuming that's what's going on here? Look, man, I just work here. Look, man, I just work here. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, transform, flip X, duplicate, transform, flip X. Actually, silly me, that was supposed to be a flip Y. What was that? You're gonna make this look like simple old Java mod things if you don't simplify things a bit? You know what? That's fair. I'm gonna... transform, flip Z. So now I'm gonna just add the handle. Because I don't want it to just end up being one of those, like, overly designed mods, you know? Right? It's an extremely important thing to me. Because, like, the whole point of this is to stay Minecraft, basically. It needs to come over one. There we go. Alright, so what would you rate this as, like, a design? Uh, is it too complicated? Five to 7 out of 10. You know what? I'll take it. Considering this is extremely rushed right now, I'll take anything that's even remotely remote to that. That's my honest answer? Good. Always be honest. Never lie. If someone wants something from you and you know what they want, but you can't tell them that because it's not the truth, then don't tell them because that is being dishonest. Unless they want the honest answer. Basically, don't tell someone what they want to hear, tell them what they like, the truth. Tell them the truth. Oh my god, bro. You know, I'm gonna have to do some illegal texturing techniques. We need Genie Lands back. I can probably do a Genie Lands eventually, just not tonight, obviously. Still not quite sure why y'all liked Genie Lands so much. Oh my gosh, why are there so much? Oh my god. Oh my god. How many of these are there? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, bro. Friend request me on Hive? Okay. Not tonight, obviously. Let's chop the log so we can do the duel. Oh yeah, you challenged me to a duel, didn't you? You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna will lantern. See what happens when it does that. Okay, so it automatically did it for me. Thank God. You know what? Basically, so now I just want that brighter green. Holy moly. Yeah, I gave up on trying to make it look good. And I was like, yeah, we're done. The textures are diabolical. Hey man, it'll look better when I'm done with everything. Let's do Blanc will lantern. I'm not trusting the process, but okay, you gotta trust the process, man. Trust the process. That's all you need to do is trust the process. Fix rotation, Y from here. Okay. Trust the process that doesn't take almost an hour to add a Green Lantern ring, suit, and it looks like green poop. I mean, shush. How rude. Slash give dev Will Lantern. Alright. Yeah, okay, so that it's fine. I'll upgrade the, shush. I'm just being brutally honest. Yes, you are. Okay, let's see. Animations, it doesn't have any, so we want it, so boom, vanilla tool tier, none, so those are good. Let's set it to have the metal sound effects, I guess. Drop itself, 1. Experience amount, none. Can I do negative? Nope. It looks so bad. Hey man, it'll look better. Trust the process. Glow is replaceable? No. Max stack size? 1. Rarity, let's do epic. Immune to fire, yep. Creative inventory tab, building blocks. Will Lantern. Hardness 1 is unbreakable? No. Okay, we'll save that, and then we can... Whatevs? You're gonna trust the process. I mean, if you've seen my other mods, you'll know that this isn't like the worst process in the world. Why is it not charging? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So redstone, no, it does not. Actually, should it emit redstone? Tell me if you want it to emit redstone or not. I'm making an SMP soon, so what should the gimmick be? The gimmick. That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Mean? I'm gonna be. Oof. Instead of taking the time, I'm just gonna search it up. I don't. Nope. Okay. Brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. I don't care enough to write this whole thing down, so we're just gonna copy. We're gonna go. We're gonna boom. And then custom variables. We will take this, get what it's at. Math plus 500. What about an anarchy server? That could work, I suppose. Print. Nope. Okay, fine. Screw you then. Text. Create text. Okay, so now just picking it up and placing it back down will recharge your willpower / ring. I think. When Tudor gets monetized, I have to give him $500. What? Why? The frick? Ow. What is happening? Oh, and donations? Suppose that kind of makes sense. 600. 1,100. And I lost. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship her. Evils might be where my power drain lanterns might. Okay, so we want it so. Oh, I never shaded it, so it does this. Never mind. Minus. $10. And I lost poor me for making a $500 bet. At least I won't be poor. Oh? Bro, I can't wait to get monetized myself. I mean, I've been shooting up in subscribers. I've gotten 100 in the last 8 days, so, like, at this rate, I really will shoot upwards. Oh, right? Alright, what? Albinism? I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so triggers when entity swings item? No. An item in inventory. Wait, isn't that the thing where someone's skin's hyper white or something? when item in inventory. Procedure, holding lantern ring. So left data equals true. So you know how people cannot be white and black people cannot be white and vice versa? Well, that's not entirely true. Yeah, you're talking about like when something that's normally a darker color ends up being white. Like if a polar bear were to suddenly have black fur. I think. Their skin color is white, like the color white? Yeah. This, where they're freakishly white. I know what you're talking about, fool. They cut off their limbs and seek them for profit, and they use cleavers and stuff. Why do I need to know about this? This sounds incredibly brutal. Get item from armor slot. So if to chop off stuff, the white person is still alive. It's the third race. I'm pretty sure the third race is gingers. I wanted to do all these first, so air, air, air. 2, 1, 0. Well, then fourth, not many people know about them. I mean, I feel like that's not like a hidden thing, though. Okay, that should flow if this is higher than 1. You should watch the vid about it anyway. They treat them like animals and stare at them. I'm not entirely sure I want to watch something like that. I told you to let me host the Genie Lands. When did you tell me to do that? I don't remember that. Am I stupid? Curse you for not letting me do Genie Lands. I mean, you can always do a Genie Lands if I ever decide to do one. You'll just have to when Genie Lands ended, I mean, pretty much all of my live streams ended, guy. Justice for the Genie Lands. They're not even... Were you really having that much fun? What the frick? Okay, so if I just go ahead and... I didn't do it. Bro, you keep cutting out. Turn that up so I can... OBS is tweaking. Interesting here. Okay. My stream is set up to where it normally is. Maybe try reloading your page. I don't know. I don't know if that will do anything, but maybe. My stream cuts off. Oh, bye. Procedure. Ring powers. And by that I mean I need to go into here and find win item in hand, I guess. Or, well, we'll do an inventory tick. We'll have it so fly. Allow to fly. I can't read those words. They are everywhere, nothing, and all of the same. Glowing. 0.5. 8. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Because I'm listening to myself right now and it's just fine. That's what I'm hearing. Boom. Okay, so we also probably want to... myself right now and it's just fine. Strength, speed, resistance, Wiggendons. I need to make a lantern shield. I cannot make out words anymore. Reload the page, man. Nothing. Oh. Alright, so if I just... Yeah, okay, so it is changing. So that is working. So I should, yeah, be able to fly. Yeah, so you will be able to be seen through walls, which is kind of a problem. But if I just go ahead and toss that, yeah, basically. So you keep the ability to fly. That's not supposed to happen. let's go ahead and make a new particle. Well, I can't do anything about it. I literally cannot hear you at all. I don't know what to do, man. I can't do anything. It's silent while I'm gonna leave. Okay. See, bye. I can't do anything against that. Ring laser thing. The frick was that? Okay. Do I need to? The hell is going on out there? Where's the gravity in here? Oh wait, no, I already disabled gravity. Should be this one, yeah. Okay, boom, boom. Power ring. So we want a tool. Wait, no, hold on. If I go to my willpower ring, should have made the ring a tool. Frick. Max stack size 1, obviously. Willpower ring. Enchantability, none. Attribute modifiers? Wait, what? Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'll set it to +5. Melee properties, attack damage will be 6. 1.2 is good. Okay, all that's there. So now we want a tool, so shield construct. It's actually just going to here. Take this, say it as base green or an item. And then we will set it to the shield. Is tool immune to fire? I mean, technically? Wait, what do you mean normal blocking? Can I do different kinds of blocking? Oh. Attribute modifiers. Armor up by 5. Triggers, none here. So in here we want it to do it here with the shield. I got tons of people that are just popping in and then disappearing. Honestly, I could do that. I mean, how much time do I have left? Okay, nope. Oh, I didn't adjust that. Okay. That's got to become better. So if I'm not crazy, I should be able to do this and then... Ow. Yeah, I think I'm crazy. Let's just go ahead and... shield. Boop. 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 That should be fine right where both of those are, I hope. Down by 3 and down by 3. I said 3. It's like little cat ears. That should be fine. That can't move anyway, so it doesn't matter. So here, let's go ahead and shrink them all down to 7. Alright, just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and create texture, construct, shield. Green. It should just be entirely green. I don't need anything if it's not green. If it's not green, it's wrong. And texture construct shield. Okay, so if I go here and do shield, I should be able to just block with it now. Perfect, so I can put that in the offhand. Why do I have a grass block? So, it turns into a full shield, which works for me. So if I toss that and toss this, toss that. So just wearing it will provide you that extra little bit. Cool. So, you can fly around, you got your shield, you can shoot lasers once I frickin' fix it. in a 0, 0, 0, 0. Might as well do the lantern particle. If not, I will go back to the other one. If I decide I don't like this as much. Maybe I should have waited to make Green Lantern. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I kind of like that actually. Why is it not? Why aren't you shooting anymore? Slash kill SE. Oh, give me a ring. Willpower ring. Wait, what? A will lantern, so if I just place it down, there we go. So I can go over here and just... Oh, it stopped shooting because I ran out of willpower. Silly me. I am a silly, silly Billy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I should be good to just... Yeah, now you have a constant laser, basically. Oh, and it can shoot backwards. It's not supposed to happen? I kind of want to make it so you do that. Why do you hold it like that? I should have focused a wee bit more on the lantern side of things. Okay, so if I just go ahead and go back, I want this. And if I go here, so I do else, and now if I come down here, I can just get a remove just a few times. And now the shield construct. So we want the will lantern. Let's see if we want it to be... let's do cutout for now. Should only be used with the transparent blocks. Oh wait. Solid, no transparency. Transparent without mid mapping, similar to glass, like cutout but with mid mapping. I believe that is it. I almost regret starting this now. There's so much more I could be doing, like eating ice cream if if I had any. 23? Holy crap. I'm happy on board for that. We need another subscriber. We need someone else to subscribe. Should I do a stream where I just like do voice acting? No, I think I'd destroy some people's ears if I'm gonna be honest. So if I just toss that. Yo! Place that down. Pick it up. Toss that down. Yeah, okay, so it won't like destroy it or nothing. So no buttons are actually involved yet. This could technically. Wait, hold on. What if I make this? So I should be able to just. Oh, if you build multiple lanterns and then you just go ahead and just start doing this, you could just like stack a bunch of them, you know? Okay, so I've got a good amount of willpower now. So how do we want to go about making the ring? So if you toss it, and then you toss that, and then you try to pick this up, you can't use it. Perfect. Ugh. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. I'm not entirely sold on this, but at the same time, it's like, it's fine. You know? So resistance, glowing, strength 2, speed 2. I need to change the name of these things real quickie. Willpower construct sword. Willpower construct axe. Construct pickaxe. Okay, so now I'm gonna set it so that if you take this, boop, and then boop, and then can you stack else's? No. Unfortunate. So if you have it in your inventory and it is less than that, say text create, so print not enough willpower. So when you pick it up and drop it away, it'll give you all the basic things. You can fly. What kind of powers does Green Lantern have in Minecraft mods? Yeah, green energy constructs using a ring. Speed boost, underwater breathing, and ring-based blast. I got that. Energy blast and combat. So basically, it's all good for now. So I'm going to take this texture. I'm going to leave the black as black, but I'm going to make red. Save as red lantern skin entity, and then I'm also going to make a yellow oh god, yellow lantern skin entity. Okay, armor green, nope, yellow lantern. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boo-doo-boo. Basically, I just get to duplicate everything I just did, but it all needs to be yellow now. I'm just trying to give some variety, man. Hope that other guy, is gonna come check back up on the channel and see what I have built him up. Okay, so now I want this to be yellowified, not that, this. And okay, this isn't half bad. I'll keep that and then do that. And yellow lantern sword. Item. Flip filters 1, 2. Flip 1, 2. And randomize. Yellow lantern pickaxe. Item. Boom. Grab. Flip 1, 2. Flip 1, 2. Randomize. Yellow lantern axe. Duplicate, and let's do fear power. Construct pickaxe. Simply replace that. We'll get a 3D yellow ring. Baby almond. Save as yellow ring desktop, and we'll do red ring, go there too, import, add red ring, import, texture files, so let's just get the green. This just looks more like that, so we'll just save, and then we will what the frick did I just do? Save this texture. Red X. This is gonna take a minute, man. Red pickaxe, pixace. And then go ahead and do this twice, randomize. Red sword. Item. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So fear, power, at construct X. Yeah, Green Lantern is not one that's going to come out well. I suppose you can only cook so many times before you must take an L. Why did it make a willpower construct? Properties, willpower, ore, and willpower ingot. So now, I want to add in a lantern core lantern, bipped. Let's give it. Let's go to turtle skins. And we shall make him bear. Let's do Steve. Yep, okay, and then we'll do dark green, and then we'll do we'll do light green, and we'll make this the even darker green. Now we can go to behavior, and we can apply the Green Lantern outfit to him. Optional drop will be the ring, obviously. Yeah, I'll just have it be the ring. And then in AI and goals, we're going to use a base of Iron Golem or Iron Golem. We'll do Iron Golem. So let's add in a creative tab. Willpower. Turtles Willpower. Tab icon will obviously be the ring. And now to put that there, let's make a new item. And this one will be the Fear Power Ring. I'm going to use the exact same texture because I don't give a crap. And then we'll do yellow ring. Alternative item texture. Oh, good lord. We'll put that into here. Fear Power Ring. Max stack size needs to be 1. Immune to fire. Can destroy any block? Not necessarily. Okay, save. So we want to show it has this 6. Bow charging 32. Save, and now we want a Fear Power. Oh, okay. Duplicate. Fear Power. So now we just need to yellowize it, I guess. Fear bullet thing. Particle. So now we might as well do this one. Rage power thing. Particle. Jesus Christ. Okay, where's the duplicate? Lantern particle 2. Lantern particle 3. always show particle, I guess. I don't know, man. Okay. Nope, this one needs to be yellow. And this needs to do that one. This one needs to be red. And then we need a rage. And we need rage. Particle 3. And set this trigger to being rage. And set this trigger to being fear. And now we need fear power, number, player persistent, start at 0. And now we also need rage power, number, player persistent, start at 0. Boom. Okay. Procedure: if entity dies, get rage power. I'm going to set plus 30. So you will set your rage to plus 30 every time you kill an entity. Dies. The only time an entity should die is if the player is killing it. So entity is attacked. Let's do that actually. We'll make this be 20. That should be able to let your rage increase constantly, maybe? I don't know. And so now, yeah, okay. Duplicate if entity hurt. So if entity is attacked, so entity dies will be fear power and fear power. And then if you're hurt, it'll increase your rage. So we have a fear power ring. Now we just need a good. Every tick while using item. I think that's where I did it up here. Yeah, every tick while using item. So now we want arrow type, shoot, 3. I think I did 1. Fear. So if fear power is greater than or equal to, let's do 500. It'll let you do it. I'm going to basically just duplicate this one for rage, power ring, and then Rage power ring. Red. Rage power ring. Triggers. Okay, so they should just be able to function in there. So where's... Yeah, so I did make the yellow lantern. So where is holding the lantern ring? This one was supposed to be designed so that it, holding lantern ring 2, because I don't feel like going through all that. So, 500, not enough fear power. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, they are actually fear power. The frick? Hold on, let me go ahead and just... Nope, it's just designed to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, now we just go ahead and do this one, but yellow. Yellow. Now, time for red. I severely regret doing this. This is so mind-bogglingly boring. It was fun with the other characters, but since I'm just less familiar with Green Lantern, it's not quite as much fun. And this should be red, right? Yeah, okay. I did get it right. Okay, now we can go ahead and shield construct 2, and then shield construct 3 should be able to not do that. What the frick? Shield yellow. Okay, so now we just need... I've given up on names, bro. Alright, so now we should be able to go ahead and just... Oh, no, since this is 2, you'll want the fear power. And fear power, come down here. Duplicate, and 3. Now we actually want red lantern. This is actually so boring, what the frick. This is so monotonous. That's not the button I wanted to press. Left leg, right leg, and red lantern armor. Okay. Lantern soldier. That's not how you spell soldier. I guess, you know. It's like, that's not how you spell soldier. Lantern soldier, and then lantern warrior. There is an eye, okay. See, I thought there was an eye. Missions, behavior. Alright. So I'm going to set the yellow lantern to 80 HP with 5 armor protection. He's going to default his thing to probably a zombie, honestly. Yeah, he's going to default to a zombie. This one will skeleton. What is this? The interval between that, so we'll do 60. And the radius in which the entity will still target another entity, okay. Rage power, there we go. Okay, I need to just check what I have so far. I've added so much stuff without opening it. So let's just go ahead and Fear Power Ring. And Rage Power Ring. Okay, /time, set day. Me just set down a bunch of these. I don't want to add any more power batteries, so I'm not going to. Okay, let's go ahead and summon a green, yellow, and green. What? I mean, I suppose he looks fine. And it drops the Green Lantern ring. Ow! Okay, I'm removing those. Die. Ow. Oh, wait. Nope, he still dropped the willpower ring. Gosh dang it. What are the noises I'm hearing right now? Okay, so Lantern Soldier, Yellow Lantern, and let's go ahead and that should all be good. And here, Lantern Warrior, so Red Lantern. He should have 100 health and drop 4. He should have... Okay, I think that's what I want. The soldier, also known as Red, should have... Yeah, okay, he has yellow. So if an entity is hurt, your fear goes up, and if something dies, your rage goes up. And then, oh, they needed to drop their actual respective rings, as well as their AI and goals. None. So we'll just do mob aggressive towards player. Offer help. No, we'll check these so it works properly. And here we'll do that. No, that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. It should be the basics. So now we just need a command. Add willpower. This will procedure. Add willpower. Oh wait. Add power will. Set this to plus, so whatever it is, plus, let's do 1000. And then we'll have it print willpower is now save, and then boom, and then duplicate, add fear, no, add power fear, and then add power rage, and so now we can do add fear power, type standard, oh, add rage power, so get rage, 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 fear, fear, fear. So if I think I got it, so it should all work properly. I'm gonna see what happens if I wear multiple all at the same time, you know. Okay, so there's all the willpower, get rid of that. Add fear power. Ooh, that looks nice, that looks nice. Let's put that down. Good, good. I actually really like the yellow. And then add rage power. What? Go away. Add power rage. Add power rage. Print. Rage powers now. Okay. Oh, I know. I never did this. Holding Lantern Ring 3. What? Cancel. Oh. Silly me. Construct 2? No, I want to construct 3. Oh, this is actually miserable. Duplicate. Duplicate. Oh my goodness, I'm so over it. I'm genuinely about to crack. Rage power. Rage power construct. Rafe. What is that? Oh boy. Fear. I am not having as much fun with Green Lantern as I did with Superman or The Flash. Okay, so that should all work now. I think this one is the one that has the absolute most. I have less than an hour. I'm not even to the polishing phase yet. On the other ones, I'm at polishing by this time. I suppose I could always finish early, but you know what? I'm going to impose a rule. If I finish early now, I get that time for the next one. Crap. That one works. That's being weird. Why is that being weird? That one's Fear Power Ring. Fear Power Ring. Fear Construct. Okay. Fear Power and Fear Power. That's all. It's all good. So it's gotta be in this one. But I have no idea what the problem could even be. Oh, is it because I never... Yeah, that's why it's... Silly me. It's gonna be so ugly, but oh well. Okay. Now it shouldn't be glitching. Okay. Red ring. Perfect. Nope, you can't fly yet. Because I've forgotten to add that, but... And great. So... Add rage power. It doesn't tell you, bro. What the frick? Lantern particle 3, lantern particle 3, Triggers. Rage. What are you talking about? Not right now, cat. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Oh, you're not getting in here, cat. I'm busy. No. I'm doing stuff. I'm like actually super friggin' busy. Like totally radically busy. Okay, that should be all loaded up now. What the hell? Why is it off? Okay, so I should be able to start shooting. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my friggin' mind. I swear to god. Their power. What do you mean? Oh, I never fixed that. No, I shouldn't have to fix that. It was working fine before. Oh my god, I know what I did. I wonder if I fixed these, did I? Yup, nope. Frick me, bro. Okay, whatever. Wait, no, it could just be the fact that I was, Ah! 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 Figured it out. Your boy's a genie. Okay, now I should be good to just start, like, polishing and stuff. That gives me 3 lantern types, and they all have semi-decent powers. So, can use, can shoot. Can use, can shoot, yes. Slash add fear power, slash add rage, slash add will. Cool. So basically that gives you customization, but what if you have several of them? Willpower X. Haha. So if I just pop out huh. Alrighty then. What the? Apparently that one needs fixed. Oh gosh. My brain is not feeling good no more. Shield red. My brain is no feel good. Texture, lantern. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Red lantern, battery, block. Yellow lantern, battery, block. And then come to the wheel lantern, and then we go ahead and visual. We will do translucent. And we shouldn't need none of that, and we shouldn't need none of that. We can go ahead and duplicate and do a fear lantern. And then we can duplicate and do a rage lantern. Willpower battery. Never mind, I haven't even done it yet. Yellow, red, save mappings. Bro, I think I might actually be losing my mind. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, and rage. Alright, so set fear, get fear, fear, yellow, so now we want rage, 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 rage power, and good little red color. And so where the frick did those go? Lantern, corpse, oaths. Yes, we need them. Sinestro, also known as yellow lanterns. Sinestro's might, and then Okay. Okay, so now we need the crafting recipes. We have 40 minutes left. So for the willpower lantern craft, to get the willpower lantern, we'll use a willpower ring. Perfect, iron blocks are right there. And then on the sides, we can just do what do I want? Let's do nether quartz. And what unlocks it is the willpower ring. Crafting is shapeless. Duplicate. Fear. And rage. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now you can craft them, which means you have to kill 2 lanterns to be able to actually use the powers, aside from fear and rage. But now we want to be able to actually find these things. So spawning will be monster. We'll do 5. We'll do 1 to 4. And that's how they will all spawn. That way, hopefully I don't frick up my spawn rates again. Okay, that should be what I need there. I wanted it so it would basically look like your ring would change itself into your constructs whenever you use them, but clearly that's not going to work. Okay, so rage. Oh, I still haven't done that, so let's go ahead and do that. Fear power ring triggers wall item in inventory. Oh, willpower ring in inventory, and then willpower ring in inventory. So let's just give myself a bunch of food. I don't like that sword, in my opinion. I need to make it so you can grab the lanterns. So, will lantern properties, willpower. Wait, is that where they could be? Is it just in building? Yep. Oh, I need to make it so Fear Lantern and in the Willpower. Rage and in the Willpower tab. Right. And ready to stand. Black's night. No evil shall escape my sight. Beware my power. Green lantern's light. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evils in my view. What? Frick. Triggers. Rage Lantern and Fear Lantern. Okay. So that should be all of the little fixer-uppers that needed to be done. Grab myself a drink while that loads. Let's see. How much time do I have left? Oh my goodness. I have polishing time left. Basically. Yep. Blood and Rage, Rage Power. And Black as Day and Black as Night, beware your fears made into light. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like this, blah 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 blah. We're gonna take the Red Lantern because you know we're a Red Lantern right now. That's what we have on us. So if we fly over here, we should be okay. Nope, oh god. There goes my powers. Basically, it's a glitch, but... let's just slash TP at E to oh, it worked! Oh my god, ow. Ow! Oh my goodness. Ow! Holy crap. Goodness gracious. So they are defeatable if you just like have a shield. Whoa. Alright, cool. Why do I have a willpower ring? Where the f did I get that from? Okay, so there's several more green lanterns. Or, I'm sorry, red lanterns. Hey, there's a green lantern. is turning tonight. Alright, so let's just... Oh, why did I have the stupid willpower, bro? Okay, so it's turning to nighttime. So before it gets to nighttime, we're gonna go ahead and... Here's the time we have left to... Flip. Yeah, it was the green. Save. Green boots. Item. Now that needs to be darker. Red boots. Item. And time for yellow. I said yellow. And yellow boots. Item. Oh, completely black? Cool. Lantern pants. Okay, so now I want white and bright. And now for the black. Alright. And then we can hit them with black and then white. That looks like Iron Man, I'm not gonna lie. Green uniform. Item. Save. And then I'll just hit him with the Futures Technofugal. Red uniform. Yellow uniform. Item. So now excuse me. There we go. Green mask. item, save. Red mask, item, save, and then yellow. Yellow mask, item, save. Save this texture. Save this texture and save. Red, save. Save. Okay, what else is there that might need it? Boots. Okay, that should be everything. Green. And green. Okay. So now it should just be kind of noise tool at all. Basically, I'm hoping that the excessive noise tooling makes it look like used and rugged and stuff like that. It should, yeah, the rings. I'm not sure if this will even do anything noticeable, but why not? Block. We're actually going to get rid of this. Properties. Willpower construct. Not to let anyone know it's a thing. And then I'm also going to make it so that if you recipe blank ring. Wait, block? What do you mean block? What do you mean? Item ring base. Might as well, I guess. Lantern ring blank. Properties. Creative inventory tabs. 1. Willpower. Absolutely no abilities, but you can recipe craft willpower ring. So if you take the ring base and a willpower construct, and so emerald, craft fear power ring, gold ingot, craft rage power ring. This one will be a block of redstone. Why? Because you can get way more redstone than other stuff. Crafting is not shapeless. So now I need to make it so you can make the ring base, which will just be recipe craft ring base. Surrounded by iron ingots. Come on, bro. Properties, raw willpower, and then raw willpower ore, no, emotion ore. Raw motion, ingot, ingoy. Where did it go? There we go. Boom. I'm just gonna make it solid pure white. Not even gonna bother with anything else. I said pure white. Basically, I made up for the lack of ability to make Green Lantern by just spamming as much content as possible. And I'm just kind of hoping that it works. Nope, that's not. There we go. Oh, there it is. There we go. No, I'm not lazy. Be quiet. Willpower construction. Okay. So you can now fully craft them, you can kill for them, you can do all sorts of things for them. So for these you need, your power batteries, so your power batteries require, iron, like blocks of it, but then also like if you want to craft the fear, for example, you're going to need to find one, you know what, no, we're going to do a block. So 9 willpower, and then you're going to need 8 iron, and then you're going to need that, and then you're going to need more willpower ingots, and then you're going to need 4 gold, and you're going to need roughly 32 iron more on top of the 8 you already used, plus 4 quartz. So I feel like that's pretty fair, in my humble opinion. Sure, so now I just want to make sure that this power block of emotion. Block of emotion. Tools. We wanna resources. Let's go ahead and try and what the frick? I want to control where my element order. There we go. Okay, so spawnings, combat. That's not supposed to be there. What the frick? Oh yeah, let's just go rid of that. And we can go ahead and towards utilities. Those all have to go. Combat. Those all have to go. Spawn eggs. Those have to go. And yeah, cool. So. How long do I have? I have 10 minutes to do that. That is going to suck. Oh my gosh. This is going to suck real fucking bad. It's going to suck real bad. It sucks horribly. I'm not going to deal with that. All I'm going to do is just delete, yes, and then delete, yes, okay, sweet. So now we just want to basically get rid of all of these. Yeah, okay, so let's go faster, motherfricker. Okay, so we still have red and normal. So we have the emotion, green dye, green dye. Green dye. I need it. Green friggin' dye. Green dye. Cool. So now we want to get rid of this stuff out of there. Actually, well, this can go into willpower since it's no emotion, technically. So now we want the red lantern. Remove. Okay, so now we want the weapons. Take this, take it out. Take this, take it out. Take this, take it out. Now we want the shield construct, and we want to take that out. And we want the second one, we want to take that out. And we want to find the first one, and we want to take that out. Now it's just a spun eggs, which maybe I can now. So will, fear, boom, 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 ring bash, and emotion, there's saved layout. Okay, what was that freaking hello? The spawn eggs. What the frick? Living entity, 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 living entity. It's the living entity, living entity, living entity, living entity, living entity, living entity, living entity. Oh, I'm sorry, KG Grim, I'm losing my mind, bro. I have been making a mod in MCreator, so oh, you probably think I'm insane. I didn't even see the message and you're probably gone. I just got here, what's happening? Absolutely nothing. Ooh, nice. Okay. That up, boom. And I might as well be insane, honestly. I was just shouting living entity over and over. Okay, so we should just be able to add rage power a couple of times. I don't really need a whole lot more than that. Living entity. Cool, so we can just do that, I guess. And just toss it whenever you don't need it. And it'll just despawn, or you can go ahead and you can fly over. I can blast you guys with my laser. So I never want to fly forwards. 2 hits is actually insane. But, you know, it's fair. Alright, so... Yep, okay. You can just toss it out at any time you don't want those powers anymore. And so now you can have basically whichever one you want out of the three. So, because if I just start shooting, basically. Ow. Where are you going? That poor dude who just joined in was like, what the frick is happening, and then left. Ow. Ooh. What are you doing, turtle? Oh my god, he had like no health left. Alright, basically, I'm just gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have my red lantern. What the frick? Ow. I like that. It's a really solid laser. Wait, is it adding? Why is it not taking away? The frick? Rage. There's greater. Oh, crap. I never set it to take away. Fear. Oh boy, I don't have a whole lot of time left. I actually have so little left, it would actually be kind of a mistake to try and set anything to anything right now. So, fear. Oh god, I have a minute left. Playtesting is not going well. I wish I was allowed to pause it whenever I was playtesting. You know? Alright, so now if I just add rage power, it's at 164. Wait, slash summon. Oh! Oh my god, that thing can just go right through you. Oh, we're flying away. Slash time set day. Oh my gosh. How does he know I'm even still here? Go ahead. Ah. Oh god. No! Stop summoning wardens! I wanted to check my power left. The frick? What is that? Oh, that's the timer. Alright, well, I can no longer make changes to the mod, but I'm going to continue this playtest, so I'm going to kill the wardens with the power I have. Just give myself a little bit more. You won't be able to shoot me. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's... Finally! Holy crap. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay, is that a skeleton? Yes, it is. Okay, so I gotta go kill the other wardens. Finally. So you have to like shoot for like a while. Well, dang, man. Red is definitely my favorite color out of the ones. Oh, if I had had the time, I would have made a... Ooh! I mean, the ring is basically unnoticeable, but like... Let's go ahead and take a look at the power batteries real quick. Okay, let's just... Armor stand. Oh, I didn't think about this. Okay, that's actually not difficult at all. And it just gets rid of all of it for you, so you don't have to do anything. Oh, wow. Wow, that looks good. Me likey. No! Oh my god, bro. Perfect. Alright, well, that's the mod. My time is up. I can't make any more adjustments. If I happen to find any problems with the mod later on, well, too friggin' bad, because it doesn't matter. Oh, export the mod. Boom, and Turtle's Willpower. I guess you'll be able to download it in the next couple of days, so, I mean, thanks to anyone who popped by for the stream, so, bye.